and creating a community of great minds and values.
This is radio like you never heard before. Elegbete TV Radio, the pathfinder for radio.
My name's Frank Idemudia Alapa, that's my name. Talking sports is my game, and I am the greatest. I love listening to Elegbete TV Radio. For undiluted, unadulterated, it's probably replicated but still not yet duplicated. It's sports only on Elegbete TV Radio. I seriously love listening to it.
Hello, everybody. What's up, people? My name is Timmy Dakolo, and you're listening to Elegbete TV Radio. Stay tuned.
All right, good morning and welcome to the lovely Wednesday edition of the Sports Buffet on Elegbete TV Radio, streaming live on the Elegbete TV Sports YouTube channel. My name is Edafi Matthias. You love to call me the Elegbete on Sports, wherever you are, all across the globe. Thank you for availing me your time, and time is very precious. Like they say, it's the only equalizer, the only thing that everybody have equally in the world, and the only thing that has been constant from the creation of time. Whether they give us 31 days in a month, or 30 days, or 28 days, or 29 days, or 13 months in a year, like the Ethiopians, or 12 months in a year, one thing that is constant is that in each day that we all have, we have the same 24 hours. How we use them, what we do with them, is what sets the greats apart from the not so great. So, but everybody will not be great. It's not possible. Everybody will not be great. Everybody will not sit on the high table. Then they'll have nobody to talk to. But then, as much as you can, like they say, serve well in your serving position, lead well in your leading position, and then the entire community will be good. Because if we're leading well and those who are following and not following well, or those who are serving and not serving well, those who are leading and leading well, there's still going to be an imbalance. There's still going to be a shortfall. Okay, if we have learned anything in life, it is said that a wise man learns from other people's mistake, but a fool will repeat history and learn from his own mistake, and sometimes not even learn and continue to make mistakes. But either way, today we're going to talk about some of the life lessons that we've learned through life. Share them. Maybe there's one person here that would learn. There's one person here that would be inspired to, to avoid such pitfalls in businesses, in academics. I mean, some of us actually fluffed school. We failed in school, and not because the school system was bad, not because academy was bad, just because we made mistakes. And this is how I'm going to put it. I'm going to put some scenarios on the ground, and you guys extract yourself. You know that if accident happened, every accident that have happened, they'll say is the brake that failed. Is it really true that brake failed? Sometimes brake did not fail. Sometimes it is somebody that was distracted, that was pressing phone, somebody that was looking breast and yash, somebody that was, driving a Suzuki and see somebody's Bentley passing and decide to focus on the Bentley, that, oh my God, when? And then, bush. As it happened, but we say it's brake that failed. All of those mistakes. Somebody refused to go to class. Somebody refused to take lectures. Somebody refused to read the books. And then when it was time for exam, they failed completely, like woefully. And so the lecturer didn't like me, was chasing my babe, blah, blah, blah. Or for ladies, the lecturer wanted to sleep with me. I'm not going to give him. I'm not going to open for him. That's why it failed me. But then, I've not seen anybody who actually come out to say, you know what, I failed because I didn't prepare for this exam. I was fooling around. No, there's always somebody else to blame. And the first place to put this blame on is religion. I think that before religion came in, before this whole Christian religion came in, we were more responsible. We built cities, we built walls, we built system, we operated a system of accountability and responsibility. But when we now created this mindset of everything good that happens in your life, now God do. Everything bad that happens in your life, now devil do. Then you lost the door for responsibility. So now at this point, you're no longer responsible for anything. No, there's no accountability on your part, and that has kept us in the place that we are. But then, even at that, it is also very good. My good friend and brother Timi Dakolo once told me that the reason why bad things are happening more is that we've created a society and a system where we celebrate bad. And I was like, why? No, we don't celebrate bad. He said, but that's the thing that people talk about the most, especially the media. Everybody talk about the battle. Look at the Bobrisky conversation now. It's everywhere. National Assembly has committed time to even investigate, invite Very Dark Man, who's a good guy, who's doing a good thing, in my opinion. But when was the last time the National Assembly ever called somebody? So the lady that returned money at the airport, or the guy, the Uber driver that returned 4 million, that was left in the sky. National Assembly called him and said, let's even just give him a congressional medal. I talk like in America, a National Assembly Medal of Honor. Or let's give this person recognition, a certificate of integrity, something like that. Have we ever done that? Even in churches, and you see somebody get first class in the university, GT Bank. Oh God, did I just mention GT Bank? Oh no, they're in their own mess. But they'll go down and give the person 10,000 naira. Somebody will go to Big Brother and then they'll give them 500 million naira. You see the kind of society that we have created. So we're telling the guy who won first class, go and naked for 90 days instead of spending 5 years to go get a first class degree, and then they give you 10,000 naira to say well done. Go and do this. Go and walk naked, misbehave, be rude to people. Call it game plan. When you're rude to people, you are petulant, you are recalcitrant. Just call it game plan. Hide under the word game is my game plan. I came in with the game plan to show them pepper, to shake the waters, and then everybody like, oh yeah, it's a game plan. It's not the real person. That's their game plan. That's how we created CC. You understand? So, but then there are those who have done well. Andres Iniesta, in this beautiful game called football that we love, have served and have done well, giving merit to service. Andres Iniesta finally decided, you know what? Let me call it quit. While we are in the conversation of whether Bukayo Saka, with the Wakala Oge Big Brokos, is a world-class player or not a world-class player, why that conversation is raging. Was it yesterday that we talked about it, or 2 days ago? Somehow, I don't know what I go talk, Sha. Somehow, I be like the English FA listened to the show and decided to put more fuel to the fire and say that, you know what, we should have this conversation more. There should be more of this conversation. And my team, the Elevated TV family WhatsApp group, they drew my attention to it, and I'd like us to, just add it as a side dish. Okay, it's not the main course. The main course is Andres Iniesta. Then following that one is the what's when you eat the 5-course meal? What's the first one is a starter, right? That's the intro. It's a starter. And then there is the main course. Then there is one thing else before you have dessert. So this one is the dessert. Well, two Twitter handle, I will be reading a lot of comments. Some will not be nice. Player of the year, the English FA Player of the Year is number 8. Yeah, number 8. Number 1 on in your heart, and number 8 on the jersey is Kopama. Adekachikolo. But YouTube will not allow me play music. That's what I should have played. Oh, Hinatomo. Baby Adekachikolo. Hey. That's the one I would have played, but this is how they posted it on their Twitter handle or X handle. Kopama is your England Men's Player of the Year, connected by @EE. Congratulations, Cole. That's how they put it. It's got 1.9 million views as at this moment. 1,100 comments, 7K retweet, 36K likes. Oh my God. They said Ugochukwu Eze Nunu says you should have put the award in an Ike's boss. That is in Nigerian. I would overdo the doors. And then he also went on to say, ring it into their brain. That's pepper them. Let them know that this guy is better. This guy, Imran Rafiq, say Cole Palmer played only 145 total minutes and didn't start a single game across England 7 matches at the Euros this summer. He came off the bench to record an assist in the semi-final, score in the final. Okay, wow. That's some talking point. And those who want Jude Bellingham to win it, different people. Bukayo Saka, 7 assists in terms of assists is 7 assists put him on the first position. Big chance created, 12 is in first position. Assists from open play, 5 in first position. Assists from set pace, 2 is in first position. Chances created, 27 in second. But they didn't put the one that matters most, goals. They pretend. The Sky Sports people pretended. They've given Bukayo. There's a picture of Bukayo Saka with one bottle that have Atarodo on it. It's funny anyway. You go and we go on Twitter right now. That it will make you laugh. It will just make you laugh. Underappreciated by Gareth Southgate. Okay, see players now. They're just there, winning this thing. And the world class one, the one that is world class, ain't nowhere to be found. Ain't nowhere to be found. I'm not dissing him. I'm just showing what I see. And they put him on the Game of Thrones. This is the one that I love the most. They put him on the Game of Thrones costume. That's my fucking word, Cole Jermaine Palmer. Okay, it's just there on that throne. It look good. Everybody's having their say. I don't know if you want to have your say, you can go have your say, but you can put your say on the comment section. Do you think that Cole Palmer, just to add, do you think that Cole Palmer deserves to be player of the season for England? England's player of the season. Do you think it's a well-deserved one? And while we're still having this, world class or not world class meal, I sit here and I tell you straight up, Bukayo Saka is not a world class player. He's a good player, very good player, but that's where it ends. It ends there, okay? My economics teacher will say, eloquence in English, it's not intelligence. You can cram that from movies. Intelligence is actually putting knowledge to work. You always say that, and you always get, when he say it, because he say it all the time, when he say, I've been mumbling, like I've been lip syncing with him, praying that he doesn't catch me, so I could do something like, yeah, back in the day, school was sweet. School was fun, but at the same time, crazy. I don't think it was tiring. I don't think it was frustrating. It was just crazy that, you're the odd one out in class. Now I've got a wardrobe full of clothes, that size me, clothes that size me. But so many things, again, you are the, what's like your greatest Andres Iniesta moment? I know that Chelsea fans will not like to talk about Andres Iniesta, but forget about the anger. Forget about 2009. Just your greatest, that man is a genius. Like, there are certain players that you wish they would not retire. They would just find. I know that Alan Jackson said if they find the fountain of youth, he would never taste a drop of it. He likes life the way he is and all that. I know, but there are certain players that you just feel like science should create a fountain of youth that they will continue to drink from it, and they would just regularize their act of staying at age 25. Like Tom Cruise. I think that Tom Cruise is drinking something. I don't know about you guys, but I know where I was when I watched Eyes Wide Shut. Now look at where I am now. Look at Tom Cruise. I'm not looking older than Tom Cruise. You cannot tell me that. And I'm aging well. I'm not aging aggressively. I don't drink alcohol. I don't smoke. Even once in a while, I hang around people who smoke, devilish people, but I naturally don't smoke. And then there's carbon dioxide. There's carbon dioxide in the air, CO2 everywhere. We all breathe that shit. But hey, I still try. I have snake plants. I'm trying to get snake plant. I asked somebody to get me a bottle to plant something. The person went and gave me Patron bottle. Patron. How do I plant snake plant in this bottle? I said, get me an open bottle. And he collect money from me. This bottle. And the bottle is fine. I agree. But how do I also told the person thank you. But how do I plant something in this bottle? How? Put water. How? This mat is too tiny. This will be the animal cruelty, right? That would be plant cruelty. You'll not be good. So if you have a good bottle or vase that I can plant something with in the studio, just put it here so that you'll be purifying the air for me. Wouldn't be bad though, just gift me. That's what I'm saying. Bring it or sell it for me. If you have it for sale, sell it for me, I'll buy. Okay. So that I plant my snake plant. I already know where I will get the snake plant. I've already negotiated with them and they said if when I'm ready, I should come and buy. But it's just to have it. I like to have like 4. So I have to plant somewhere different way in my room. I'm a nature's man. Like that's the way it is. So your best Andres Iniesta moment is what we want to have today. But then beyond Andres Iniesta, while we pay tribute to the beautiful and glorious career of Andres Iniesta, we should just try. We should also share as many life lessons that have helped us navigate the challenges of life storms, and that has helped. Okay, it's not easy. It is not easy, but we could figure out life easily if we have a manual, if we have a script that shows us, okay, at every crossroad, no, you're supposed to go right or go left. Okay, this is not Squid Game. Life is not supposed to be Squid Game. But when you look at life carefully, life does look like Squid Game. Every place is booby trapped. There is a landmine, time bomb, laser, the sniper. Life, everybody is trying to shred you, steal from you, eat from you, cut you down. But then again, there are a few things that some people have survived that if they share, like they say, a mission with an address, it's easier to accomplish than a mission with just words, no address, no direction. So go to South Africa, in the Red House in Johannesburg, you will see a box of $10 million. You will stay for Johannesburg for 2,000 years if you not see the money. And then somebody else, they gave him, say, this address, the road on Jabulani Street, house number 127. There is a box in a flat on the 7th floor. This is where the key is under the flower vase. The room, they give you that direction. You take a flight, go to South Africa, go to Johannesburg, go to Jabulani Street, number 127. You climb up there, you take it. That's what sharing your experiences does. That's what, there's something I said many years ago on Facebook. I said, black and white people are equal at birth. Then in life's experience, we begin to go our separate ways, right? Then in the school, the blacks are better than the whites. Hold on, follow me on this analogy. But you see, in learning, black learn better than white. In application and risk-taking, that's where black people are 0. And you know why? Religion don't mess with our head so much so that when we learn finish, we wait for God to speak to us, to tell us what to do or what not to do. But white man will take the risk that a black man is not willing to take. And then white man would discover what a black man has been sitting on top for forever, and then I pay a black man to. Is it not mental when you think about it that white people will fly from wherever they are and control people in the Democratic Republic of Congo to be digging diamond and be living like slave in that and be dying in those mines? White people don't go inside the mines, don't go into the digging. They will dig this diamond. They go hold the diamond for and hand them over to white man. White man go enter plane, fly, come out. Like I've always wondered, all die not be die. I can't go dig that place, bring gold and give you the diamond and give you. I'll swallow them. I go swallow them. All die, not die. If fellow men, they allow other men, they use bola to enter their yash, that diamond will come out through my yash when the time is. You better bring pile, go treat them. But me, I'm not gonna give you. I will swallow it and find a way to go sell it and make my own money for myself. I not come to the mine again. And if everybody begin to do that, did people read The Rage of Angels? Come on. What's wrong with people? Well, anyhow, let's look at some of the news. It's the international break, 10 days more League will return, but then the Super Eagles camp I hear is bubbling. Players are coming into camp. I mean, the Guava seems to have a hold on these players. I mean, there's something just different about this team this time around. Everybody is committed. Everybody is coming to camp. Everybody is doing what they need to do. Seems like it's beginning to look clearly that we might miss out at the World Cup, and we might also miss out on the Nations Cup if we don't put our ass together. Let's get this job done. Let's get the party started. Let's be serious. And that seriousness is now becoming thing. But while other one is happening, Man City and Man U and the English FA are fighting, writing later against later. They are English FA wrote later to the 19 clubs in the Premier League to explain the decision of the tribunal, and then Man City lawyers counter that the English FA are lying. Oh God, I'm loving this drama. This type of thing don't happen. It's only in Nigeria happen. It's happening worse. They don't take football matter. Go to abroad, England, they can never take football matter to the court. Oh God. Oh, in the words of Dave Chappelle, the coward rejoices when the legend falls, or something like that. Oh God of heaven, it's happening everywhere. Boy, what is good for the goose is good for the gander. But then the man who said he's never going to take it, it's not going to. No, I'm not saying this anymore. I'm overreacting. Who said he's not going to take a job? He wants to have a sabbatical. He wants to rest. Has not taken a job that looks like the Arsene Wenger type of job. Okay, because the breaking story, leading story for Daily Mail this morning is that Jurgen Klopp finally lands new job as he signs long-term contract 5 months after leaving Liverpool. Nobody even do sabbatical reach 1 year like Pep Guardiola with an exit clause to allow him to become Germany manager. Okay, and the contract that he signed, let me explain it to you. He signed a contract with Red Bull to oversee all the coaching. The manages is the one that when you set up your Christmas tree, the star that you put on top, it's not the star on top of the cherry, on top of the Christmas tree. It's the guy who's at the top, like among all the red project. Having said that, the contract, he put musician, not Don Carlos, the musician. Don Carlos signed for everything. He now inserted a clause. If signed for everything, he now inserted clause. Got his lawyer to insert the clause. If Real Madrid comes, you will not take compensation. You will not stop me. This version of Spotify look like a lot, looks like some part of it looks like the Madrid Stadium, some part of it looks like the Bayern Stadium, but it's just beautiful. And they use a lot of solar panel to power. They call it the green. It's a green stadium. I'm feeling very happy and it's good. I don't know, some other stories that really does not. I don't want to get involved in Man City versus English FA, but our web, Casley needs to hand in the key to number 10, right, Craig Hope. This is another way of telling Jude Bellingham that, oh boy, to the left, to the left. That's what they're saying to him. And they're telling Jude Bellingham to go to the left, and Cole Palmer becomes the mainstay in that midfield. Doesn't that tell you something? Doesn't that tell you people that like to argue that somebody on the number 7 side is the world class? Doesn't that tell you something? Well, England is not producing quality number 7 anyway. That's why Bukayo Saka is not sitting on the bench. Well, Manchester United directors and Sir Jim Ratcliffe, the Rat for short, they've all held a meeting in 6 hours. Why is it that long anyway? 6 hour meeting, and they still couldn't find a decision after 6 hours of talking, deliberating, analyzing, and insinuating innuendos, getting all the candles, all the levels of the rap, the trap, the gist, the poetry, and everything put together. Still couldn't find a common ground to say, you know what, sack this guy. I think that Eric Ten Hag, either I have a jazz man, a juju man, or in the Boski is his pastor, or Adebo. No, Adebo didn't make mistake. This is Adebo cannot be your pastor. You just only drink tea with God, and God is the construction officer for Adebo, the expand bridge. Maybe Naboski or Ebed Amina is his pastor. There's something he has on Ratcliffe and the Glazers that he's using to blackmail them, because I really don't know. Because let's be very honest here. This man have not improved the club one bit. Rather, he's killed the club. Manchester United. Not like it's a big deal for me. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay to kill the club. Not my United. It's the devil. Now, devil have nothing. Devil needs to be going down. Going down. That's what devil needs to go. So I don't have a problem with that. I honestly don't. Okay, Nepal struck. Is that way? But my point is, no matter what happens, they couldn't, after 6 hours, they couldn't come out with a clear position to say, okay, we have not decided. We have not agreed that, you know what, Ruud van Nistelrooy, Ruud boy, take over. No. Thomas Tuchel is the next man. No. Everything they have said and done in that 6 hours, they've not come out to tell us what the outcome of their deliberation is, what they decided and what they did not decide. But truth is, I think that if they have decided to sack him, by now we will know. But unfortunately, they haven't. So Manchester United still have, what is it called? Manchester United still have the pear-headed Eric Ten Hag as their manager. Why? The board are deliberating. They could also still come out. You know, the funny thing is, this whole thing, when they decide to come out and tell us what they deliberate, they could tell you that they were in London, because the meeting was held in London at the Knightsbridge office of Ineos. And they could just come out and say they want to throw everybody off and make a fool of the entire sporting media. They say, yeah, we're discussing the plans for the stadium, the new stadium, the Wembley of the North. It's a very, very good alibi. It's a very, very good diversion in conversation. If they look like, okay, we could not reach an agreement with anybody and we don't trust Ruud van Nistelrooy enough to take over from the team, they say, okay, the 6 hours meeting that you guys had because somebody would be bold enough to ask that question, okay? And there was, you know what, we were having this construction meeting with some of the best minds in terms of the construction of our stadium and how we wanted to look at. We're looking at all the stadiums in the country and stadiums in Europe, you know, what they represent, the hospitality suit, the whole, how the stadiums will generate money. Look at Madrid now, hitting the 1 billion euro mark in terms of profit. We want to be in that level too. As much as we want the football on the field to be good, we also want to make enough money to be able to sustain the project longer. This, you go, lie the finish from out. Give us a story, give us Lambert and keep us going again, and then keep us having talking point, and then the conversation will go like Nigerian politicians. Why they are diverting things and moving money now, they will be telling you, oh, Bobrisky, they can talk Bobrisky for the next 1 year, and all the politicians are happy that at least Nigerians are not talking about them for now. For now, Nigerians have forgotten about them. Well, let's keep approving laws, let's keep stealing money, let's keep doing all those things. You know, that's the thing that it is. But I just thought I should give you, as a fly on the wall in the meeting, the 6 hours useless meeting of Manchester United board, nothing happened. Okay. Football super agent Kat Jarabchian splashes 11 million in extraordinary 10-horse recruitment drive at Tata Sales, including 3 offspring of legendary Frank Carl. Now, the reason why I'm reading this story, it's not a big deal. It's not important that a football agent is buying horses. I mean, it's business. I've known many people to be football agents since I was small. Friday Kuja, Wanko, Atta. Many people have been football agents in Nigeria. I've not really seen their superpowers in what they do. Is it that all of these things, even our footballers, don't turn out to be like, we've not had a David Beckhamish kind of footballer in Nigeria. We've not had let's say David Beckham is too much. That is too much. A Matthew Flamini type footballer, a Brightway type footballer, because these are average players who turn out to become billionaires outside of the game in their retirement. We've not had that. Yeah, Ahmed Musa, they try, many kids, they try, build a hospital. I appreciate it for that. I hope that one day when we have 250,000 plus active YouTubers and we're earning like $100,000 every month, I'm sure I will build a hospital as well. I'm very, very sure that one. I'll build a hospital that would offer like the low cost of healthcare treatment, but top quality treatment. What I'll do is to set up a trust for it, so that I'm not the one that have it. I'm not the one that's running it. Set up a public trust for it, and the job is for them to keep running it and treating people. So there'll be the department for gynecology, for treating pregnant women and delivering babies. There'll be the unit for children, and then there'll be, like I'm going to focus on things like heart, probably brain surgery, some of these things, kidney transplant, that people need to travel abroad. In a country like Nigeria, 64-year-old country, we still travel abroad for some very, very minor sicknesses that people just, let's go to this hospital in New York, let's go to this hospital in Florida. It's very easy. But therefore, you know how much instead of to carry sickness in travel, you know how much stress to even go get the visa first, to go get appointment. It really does help me anyway. As much as I want to do sports, those are some of the things that bothers me. I mean, when my son had to do that treatment, I know how it was, but it's not inspired by my son anyway. It's inspired by what happened way back in 1989. My mother's appendix, just minor appendix, almost killed my mom. So all of those kind of things are the things that make me think that, okay, well, this is why I'm doing this. And somebody asked me, at what point will you quit? I know the reason why I'm doing it is stronger than the forces that are working against me. So let's come back to the conversations that we're having. It's 31 minutes gone already. Andres Iniesta, what is your best Andres Iniesta moment? And then what are some life lessons that you've experienced that you can share? Whether it is in farming, like our brother who's in Taraba, it's in tech, it's in. I saw a very disturbing story about GT Bank yesterday. It was crazy anyway, but I'm not surprised. For GT Bank, I'm not surprised. I've seen that for a while. I know a few people work at GT Bank. I know some things were just not right, but it wasn't my business. It wasn't my problem. I just want my business, and my business is media and sports and all that. For those people who are afraid anyway that your money will run, like they use my money to run for Savannah Bank, I'm not sure it's going to happen. I'm not sure. I think what will happen is eventually the entire board will be swept away. They will bribe their way out of going to jail, and even if they prosecute them, they will take them to apartments. They will not really go to maximum security prison, corrections. True that people who go to jail, they take them to apartment. That's what the government should be looking for. Once we